Dun 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 dun. This army of skeletons and the ooh do 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 do.
Okay, everyone. Hi, welcome. My name is Tiana. We're here to play Monster Prom. I have never played it. I love games like this. I remember I watched Game Grumps play this years ago. Cause, correct me if I'm wrong. I think Aaron did a voice for one of the characters. Anyway, let's dive in, folks. Awesome voice effects. Sure.
Let's go.
Oh, let's go. One player, classic, because I've never played this before. Let's do a full game. Why not? Let's dive in, folks. Spooky high school, the sweetest year of our lives. We were on a wild journey to discover who we really were. Oh my God. My eye immediately went here. I think that's the play. Who are you really? It is a running joke for every single game that I play. When you get to create your character name, I usually do Johimothy. And then if I can do a last name, it's Johimothy Montgomery is the full name of my Johimothy character. And we will be a they. Johimothy is a they. If my fiance were here, he would be rolling. Oh, he is here. But if he were here physically, he would be absolutely rolling his eyes at the fact that I put Johimothy in. Okay.
Light it up!
Light it up! And we had yet to experience its ultimate challenge, the Monster Prom. I remember it clearly. 6 weeks were left, and as we fantasized about our dream prom dates, we were all scrambling to catch the attention of one of our 6 most charismatic classmates.
Huzzah!
Miranda Vanderbilt, 19. Oh, isn't this high school? Maybe it's, I shouldn't be questioning the inner workings of this society, this universe. Perhaps when you're 19 in this universe, you're still in high school. Maybe she's a super senior, or maybe that's just normal. Miranda Vanderbilt, 19, a sweet mermaid princess who is as cute as she was genocidal. Oh. Damien LeVay, 21, a fearless demon with a taste for destruction and a love of fire. Yeah, that's gotta be Aaron. Scott Howell, 21. So we're just fully of drinking age at this high school? I'm actually confused. A werewolf athlete who compensated for his rather small brain with a stupidly huge heart. Okay, Slay. Liam DeLioncourt. Honestly, kind of looks like Liam O'Brien from Critical Role. Am I right, ladies? Liam DeLioncourt, 400? A hipster vampire whose standoffish demeanor hid that he was truly a lovable dork.
Yay!
Polly Geist, 22? Question mark? A party ghost with an insatiable hunger for all the wrong things.
What?
Vera Oberlin, 23. A mean, self-made Gorgon with a merciless sense of business. I do fear I have some favorites already. Oh. Thank you, Mr. Man. We only had 6 weeks to choose our prom date, and even more daunting, we only had 6 weeks to woo them and conquer their heart. Hang on a second, this magazine is called Teen Wolf. Was this game made for me? Fun fact about me, I did watch the entirety of Teen Wolf from MTV, the classic, incredible cinematic show of 6 seasons. Seasons 4, 5, and 6 are cheeks. Do we still love the entire show for the hot mess that it is? Yes. Monster Prom's stupidest pop quiz ever, trademarked, will throw a bunch of absurd questions at you and turn your answers into your character stats. This way, each of you will start by having stats that better reflect your true selves. You get the chance to produce a movie. It's based on the most influential Russian novelist of the, something about superheroes with a love triangle between a beautiful yet somewhat relatable girl. Maybe she's always stating she's a mess, and 2 of the super hot superheroes, which are also like vampires or pirates or both. Instant hit. Two cool guys walking away from rad explosions, and they don't look at the explosions. They don't give up about the explosions. They reflect on life and love. I do fear it's gonna be the superhero one. That's fine, let's just do it. So wealthy. School is outdated and lame. We need a new school subject ASAP. How to correctly punch a crocodile without terrible consequences. Critical thought. I mean, damn, this country could really use a subject like that in schools. Topical, dare I say? Turning people into your puppets through emotional warfare and deception 101. Let's do critical thought. So smart. What would be a deal breaker for a potential lover? The person hates the outdoors. I hate the outdoors. The person is boring. Fair. The person lacks taste. Taste is subjective. The person is a coward. The person lacks manners. The person is mediocre. I guess I'll say the person is boring.
Let's do this!
Auditorium, library, class, gym, bathrooms. Why are the... Nothing like I'm gonna walk to a whole other building just to go to the bathroom. Am I right, ladies? Outdoors. Oh, that's cute. Well, I am a theater kid at heart, so I do fear we're gonna have to start in the auditorium. That day, while rehearsing for the class play, Johimothy, also a theater kid like me, it's as though the muses themselves have descended to give you figurative oral sex. Your performance is intense and inspiring. It will be remembered for generations, which is pretty rad by high school plays standards. I'm not so remembered for the acting I did in high school. Who cares? You gain +2 creativity! Slay. Later that night, you head out to the club with Polly and Liam. Oh, I'm just like friends with them already. Using your fake IDs, also known as Polly's boobs, you've no problem getting in the door. The real trouble begins when you get to the bar and Polly starts teasing Liam.
Lame.
I'm telling you, boy, you've got no game. And I'm telling you that I reject the ludic sexual paradigm underlying your assertion. Okay, King. All I'm saying is that if you're really as cool as you act all the time, you should have no problem getting digits from that gender indeterminate locust swarm down at the end of the bar. Well, of course I could, if I wanted to. But you see, the key to my allure is that I don't want anything. Okay, King, well, Tiana would rather die than coat herself in insect pheromones, but I'm Johimothy right now. Honestly, I feel like Johimothy would go out there and dance so hard that they would separate into... Okay, you dance until your body is a swarm of locusts. This is no problem for you, period. The hot young locust swarm at the end of the bar is impressed, and so is Polly. At school the next day, everyone is talking about how you can apparently turn into bugs. Awesome. You gain +2 fun and +1 charm. Oh.
Let's do this!
Who's that? Who is that? Who is this diva? I'm intrigued by the tiefling I do fear. Listen, Johimothy, you can totally sit with us. I just hope you didn't bring a gun to a bazooka fight. Yeah, we're showing off our best flasks. Well, not the best flask exactly, but the best contents. Is there a Monster Prom wiki so I can learn the ins and outs of what is socially acceptable? Also, what's like legally acceptable? Apparently not, because Polly starts setting a series of flasks down on the table. Okay, so this is beer, my WC wine, whiskey, ethyl alcohol, the soul of an infant. This is radioactive absinthe. This is fire, and this is literal poor life choices. They could probably go on like this for goddamn ever. Maybe you can cut in with the craziest thing of all. But think carefully about whom you want to impress with your flask contents. I like the genie one. Oh! Okay. We've impressed the tiefling. You could ask for anything. Wealth, power, immortality, a free pass for teachers to ignore bad behavior forever and let you do whatever the fuck you want without suspension. But instead, you're just gonna drink the genie? It's like you've drunk from my poor life choices flask, and I love it. Hey, King. Put that face away. King, what is that? You and Damien pop up in the flask and drink the genie together. Also, I didn't realize his name is Damien. They told me that at the beginning. I just immediately forgot it. I hear Damien and my brain immediately goes to Damien from Smosh. So, Damien from Smosh, King, I was thinking of you. What a glorious bonding experience. Interesting. We're gonna go to the library.
Hey, stranger.
Welcome to my little shop. Oh! Buy some shit. I have shit that will boost your stats, shit that will lead you to stupid new adventures, even some shit that might be much needed at some very specific moments. So take a look. The gift that keeps on giving. Oh, it's $0.
Catch you later.
Oh. Wait a second. My boldness went down to -1. My charm is at 21 though. Let's go to the outdoors. That day during recess, I'm so sorry. Okay, hang on. So you're telling me in this universe, there's 21-year-olds at a high school. They also have recess. You have no idea how it escalates so much, but at one point there are like 300 people. Someone summons demons from a nightmare dimension. The consequences might distort the fabric of reality itself, but who cares? It's a rad party. You gain +2 fun. Thank God! My fun was only at 2. Scanning your surroundings, you quickly discover the reason for the feeling. Polly and Damien are together and they're bored. Damien! Okay. I do fear Damien is laying it on thick, swooning me, if you will. This jean jacket. I need to lie down. What? I must have fallen asleep for a second because nothing is on fire. I know, right? Nothing crazy has happened in the last 47 minutes and I'm dead. No, help us. Somebody please. Cause a sexy problem. Break the 7 seals and release Kralik Thule, the world fucker. I'm sensing a pattern here. So I'm assuming the first option would win over Damien and the second option would win over our girl Polly. But I don't really want to break the 7 seals and release Kralik Thule, the world fucker. So I'm gonna send in the party goblins. I think I made a colossal mistake. You blow the party goblin whistle you got from a cereal box and lavishly dressed goblins pour in from every door and window. They mill around in their sharp suits and long dresses, sipping martinis and making polite small talk. Dude, lame. These aren't party goblins. These are cocktail party goblins.
What a noob.
How could you make a mistake like this? Now we'll be stuck here for hours until we find an excuse to leave early. Oh my God. I just lost 2 boldness and 1 butt, guys. Guys, who is this diva? I don't know who that is. One thing to know about me, I hate making decisions in video games. Whatever. You're eating your lunch, minding your own business, when someone under your table pokes your business. Can I date them? They're not an option? Psst. Hey, how would you like to turn against your friends in exchange for forbidden knowledge? Basically, I just need you to tell me Damien and Liam's hidden weaknesses for like totally innocent reasons. And in exchange, I'll teach you one of my most secret Slayer techniques. What's that you say? You'll totally do it and I can trust what you say 100%? Great. Which technique do you want to learn? How to be the protagonist of any scene or how to punch a dude so hard his head explodes. First of all, kiss the cook. I'm gonna say how to punch a dude so hard his head explodes. You tell the Slayer that Liam's weakness is tense silence and Damien's weakness is back rubs? Damien. King. A back rub is not a back rub unless I feel like I'm getting like the shit beat out of me. I gotta have a firm massage. You tell the Slayer that Liam's weakness is tense silence and Damien's weakness is back rubs. Really? But that's so simple. I'll bury them in pregnant pauses and manual tension release respectively. Oh, you want to know my secret technique? There's nothing easier. Just punch someone, right? But instead of punching them hard, punch them really, really hard. But you do manage to give her a terrible headache. You gain +4 boldness. Thank God. We're out of the negative, folks. Let's hit up... Oh, that day you spend some time on the library's PCs playing some good old online poker. Gambling seems like a stupid and dangerous decision, but who cares? This time it paid off, so fuck it. You gain +2 money! Suddenly, you see Polly vomit ectoplasm all over her cell phone. You rush to help her. Ugh, I just got my 97th hey as an opening line on horny dating app trademarked. I just had to puke out of pure boredom. Hey? What am I supposed to do with a hey? Whatever happened to reaching out to someone with a fierce dick pic? Okay. Polly, do we need to discuss the ethics of sending a dick pic without consent? If you read the horny dating app profile of a fun-loving spectral delight such as myself, what would you say to me? You're beautiful. Are you drugs? Because I want to do you all night long. That Joe Himothy is not going to come out the gates potentially sexually harassing, so I will say you're beautiful. I'm bootyful, like I have a nice booty. Hell yeah, I do. See, this is exactly the kind of specificity you don't get from a hey. You see a banging bot on a ghost, so what do you say to her? That you like her butt. It shows that you at least look through all my pictures. And if you like my butt in these jeans, you should see it out of these jeans. Alongside me being curious about the legal and social logistics of this world, of this universe, the other question I have is, do I have to lay the moves at some point on someone? Let's go to the bathroom. That day you skip class and just hang out in the bathrooms because you respect no authority. Okay, period. I guess some people just want to watch the world burn. I want to watch the world burn. Burn. I'll make the world turn. Mean Girls, the musical. You give +0 shits, but you gain +2 boldness. Okay. I'm feeling better about my boldness. Okay. You know, I wasn't always a ghost. Yeah, this is about to get real. Hear me out. I used to be alive, but I died with unfinished business. Now I gotta live forever like this until I finish it. And you might ask, what's your unfinished business, fan favorite lovely Polly? I guess I can tell you. I never did a reverse Romanian Wilkinson. You know, sexually. Don't get me wrong, I love being immortal and walking through walls and shit, but my soul will never truly rest until I do that freaky sex move. I've done that one loads of times. Just name a time and place and I'll reverse all over your Romanian Wilkinson. Throw a smoke bomb and escape while leaving a replica of yourself. That should buy you time to figure out what a reverse Romanian Wilkinson is. So I feel like this answers the question that I had, which is, do I have to like really lay it like on and like really come on to them? I feel like if I do the first one, that's me really making it clear to Polly that I want her. And I'm not saying I don't want Polly. I mean, look at her. You know what I mean? But I haven't like made up my mind yet. Whatever. Let's just go for it. Yes! At last I can be free of my eternal ghostly prison or whatever. But mostly freaky sex. Alright, it's on. Prom night, okay? You bring the supplies, I'll bring all my sexpertise. And hey, purge the zucchini, Admiral. You know what I'm talking about. See you soon. Oh boy, you might have just gotten yourself tickets to the wildest night of your life. But what the is a reverse Romanian Wilkinson and what are the supplies? For now, you at least gain +3 fun. Okay. So, who is that? Let's go here. As usual, Miranda sits before her immaculate array of carefully arranged silverware. Damien, predictably, is examining her biggest knife. So this is the one for killing people, right?
Disgraceful.
What? Good heavens, no. This is the butter dagger. It would be unseemly to use it on meat. So what then? Am I supposed to use a scrawny-looking knife to kill a dude? No. If you simply must kill someone mid-meal, it is customary to use the fish knife. This is merfolk court silverware, after all. Yo, you there. Which knife would you use to kill a guy, and don't say the fish knife? Why am I into Damien? But also, I kind of want to impress Miranda. I don't know. I've spent more time with Damien at this point, so we'll just go. We'll go down the Damien. Holy shit, that's so much more metal. Oh, but I didn't say it, but the Damien choice was obviously not the fish knife. It was a spoon, because what? You need blades to kill people? Thank you for opening my eyes to the world of silverware-related murder. You're welcome, King. But which spoon? This is very important. Do you mean the teaspoon or the dessert spoon? Or perhaps the caviar spoon? Caviar? Isn't that fish eggs? How about we go to a little late night workout? That day, an epic dodgeball match takes place. Everything seems lost, but you deliver an inspirational speech that fuels your team's spirits, leading to a spectacular comeback. I have so much charm. Oh man. Later, you see... I think I, early on, made a lot of decisions that put me in Polly's path. Ghostly glow, less ghastly than usual. Oh, hey, Timothy. I'm just hovering a little low today. Everyone seems so hyped about love, and I love being hyped, but I'm not really sure how this love thing works, you know? I thought I was in love once. I met a beautiful girl at a party and felt this strange magic. My temperature rose. I felt even floatier than usual. Everything was so bright and beautiful. It was ecstatic. The next time I'm on a date with someone, what can I do to fall in love? Oh, you don't want Polly to float in love with another person, but you like Polly too much to not help her, despite the consequences. Scientifically speaking, people fall in love faster when afraid. Do something fun with them, like getting stabbed. Stare deeply into their eyes for 14 hours. Well, I would say this one. Oh! With that, Polly disappears literally to begin her quest for the terror that is love. She catches up to you a few days later. There you are, Timothy. Guess what? Your plan sucked. And I spent the whole evening just hanging out in dark alleys waiting to get stabbed. But nobody stabbed us the entire night. So finally I got bored of waiting and just stabbed him myself. It did not help us fall in love. If there's one thing I learned from the evening, it's that mortals don't like bleeding out and you know nothing about love. I feel like I want to buy something else.
Show me that money.
I am too poor for a bag of regular cocaine. If I get these glasses, some impractical yet kind of funny glasses, remember when these used to be cool, for $5, I think legally I would have to sing the entirety of Love Like Whoa. She's got a love like whoa, whoa, oh, oh. So the two that I'm debating right now are between a corpse and a blanket with 2 holes. I'm assuming both of these would be to play a prank on somebody. The corpse feels kind of funny, and they're the same price. So I'm tempted to go here because I haven't spoken to either of these people yet. But I'm tempted to go here because I do fear Damien is speaking to me, is what I'm looking for. And then also that Slayer girl is there. You've just sat down to eat with Damien and Liam. Well, to eat with Damien. Liam's just taking pictures of his food. When a leather-clad figure drops from the air vent onto your table. It's the oh, lunchtime's over, dirtbags, time to die. This always happens when we sit together. Your death-based rhetoric is offensive. Don't spoil my food pic. Oh, I'll spoil more than your food pic, Count Stankula. Burn. I'm about to spoil your face. Oh, I'm so sorry. You can't see the subtitles again. The Slayer is right between the 3 of you. You can't save Liam and Damien, but if you act fast, you might just be able to save one. Well, slay. Normally when you flip tables, it's out of anger or mischief, but this is about to be the most righteous table flip ever performed. The Slayer ends up pinned under the table along with Liam. Damien jumps down there and starts punching indiscriminately, not caring who he hits. Look at this. Did I make a wrong choice? You want to know what that face is reminding me of? The guy from Death Note. What's his name? Willem Dafoe played him in the really bad live action American remake with one of the naked brothers. You righteously flip every single table in the cafeteria. With each table you flip, you find Damien is flipping a little more for you. I think it starts with an R. I'm going to say it right now. I think it starts with an R. That day you listen to your elders and learn valuable lessons. Sometimes after all the monster nonsense and the dating gimmicks, you forget that attending class is supposed to be the primary activity. I was correct. It does start with an R. Is it Ryuk or Ryuk? Who's this king? Who's this king? Can I romance them? While doing all that, you've been carrying your newly acquired corpse as if it was a corpse! As if it was a totally normal thing to do. But some people seem to think otherwise. Oh no, it's the 4 most hateful people in school. Why are you carrying a corpse, idiot? Haha, yeah, what a noob. Damien! We had a moment earlier, and you're gonna do me like that? Ooh, a corpse. I love corpses. Also, I'm super drunk. Polly, do we need to get you to a rehab, baby? Like, what's going on? As the school's social elite, we disapprove of this. I'm the head of the hierarchy, and I can't condone such stupidity and or me. When I sang World Burn from Mean Girls earlier, I do fear that this is her song. I'm the taste of the hierarchy, and I don't appreciate such puerile use of a corpse. Also, lesser known fact about corpses, they smell. Okay, so if her musical theater song is World Burn from Mean Girls, his musical theater song is clearly Suddenly Seymour from Little Shop of Horrors. The first song that came to my brain when thinking of a musical theater song for Damien was, and it's just because of the horns, Donkey Pot Pie from Shrek the Musical. I feel like points were made. The song that came to my brain for Polly would probably be Big Fun from Heathers. I do fear. I'm the fists of the hierarchy, and I want to punch you because punching people is what I do. But I learned how to punch from the Slayer. Yikes. Despite your disregard for stupid social conventions and school hierarchies, you feel the urge to please them, maybe because that's what this game is about. When you bought this corpse, Valerie totally told you it was a fashion accessory and that she was absolutely not just trying to dispose of a body. But now you're starting to feel she might have fooled you. No time to lose. How can you convince them the corpse is actually a very hot fashion accessory? Trivia fact about fashion accessories, most of them are worn on your head. Quick, put the corpse on your head. Shallow social creatures respond only to status. Rip the brand logo off the most high-end accessory you own and put it on the corpse. Okay, the last 2 tests I have failed, I feel like. I've lost status points. So I'm gonna do this one. You quickly rip the logo off another piece of clothing you had on you and put it on the corpse. Wait, look, the corpse is actually a Burger Queen? Damn, you're so poor, your best piece of clothing is actually the paper bag from a fast food chain you sometimes use as a hat. So you were going to eat this corpse? Guys, I always suspected Johimothy was into fast food and necrophagia. Because if I say it with a soft A. And so they leave you alone with your corpse. This is the worst day ever. Also, Damien was right. The corpse is kind of underseasoned and dry. We did well in the auditorium last time at the very beginning, so we're going to go back to our roots. That day, while rehearsing for the class play, you are struck by the lightning of inspiration. You come up with the ultimate nickname for yourself. Fight the feat. You gain +2 creativity. You see Damien beating the piss out of a goblin like he always does when he's depressed. You go over and ask him what's up. He looks incredible. And are you kidding me? The cutouts to show off his slutty little waist. It's this whole heir to the throne of hell thing. It's really bumming me out. I hate being a prince of hell, and I'm gonna hate being a king of hell even more. I mean, how am I supposed to rebel against authority when I am the authority? Ugh, not even beating the piss out of this goblin is cheering me up. Damien continues to beat the piss out of the goblin, but his heart clearly isn't in it. I mean, is there anything rad I can do as a king of hell? Literally anything? Cameron! Cameron! Ha! When Damien first popped up with this gear, I literally went Karlach. I'm flopping so hard. Okay, you're forgetting about the ultimate way to fight authority, total war, kings of harems, and I definitely join yours. Here's the thing. I'm inclined to select the second one. To be flirty. But is that what Damien wants to hear? Okay, I'm going to go against my gut instinct, which is to flirt. And I'm going to say this one. You biffed it. I wanted Boy Karlach to like me. Boy Karlach equals Boyrlac? Boyrlac? Boyrlac. Boyrlac? Boyrlac? This is actually devastating. Okay, who's this diva? Who's this diva? Oh, you approach your chosen table to find it already mostly taken up by the coven. They're huddled around some kind of glowing artifact. Oh, the craft? But we only get 1 wish, not 3, so it's important for all of us to agree before we release the genie. Amidst the commotion, you can't help but notice that the wishing lamp is totally unguarded. Guys! Without really thinking about it, as if you ever do, you rub the lamp, release the genie, and wish for... I can't wish for Boyrlac to like me? I'm gonna do a back... Boy, was it worth it! From your perspective, these quarters have got to be worth at least +4 money. Money! We're gonna go to the library. That day you spent some time on the library's PCs managing your start kicker. You deceive lots of people with a sensationalist video and impossible promises. Nice. I'm scamming. You good for nothing, fuck garbage piece of shitballs machinery. Oh, hey Johimothy. And now I need to use the internet, but I feel like no matter what I do, there's spoilers lurking everywhere. I need to check my email, but what if Scott got so excited about a plot twist he emailed me about it and put the spoiler in the subject line? Who's Scott? Scott Howell, a werewolf athlete who compensated for his rather small brain with a stupidly huge heart. Scott McCall? I want to go on my favorite arson enthusiast website, but what if they're talking about how sick the dragon's fire was last night when it roasted some character I don't want to know who was? I can't put my whole fucking life on hold over fucking sport of seats, but I'll burn this place to the ground before I let this episode get ruined for me. Create an algorithm that disseminates hundreds and hundreds of fake spoilers about Sport of Seats, so even if Damien does stumble across real spoilers, he won't know it. Let's mess up your brain so good you won't even know how to read. I feel like I'm doing so bad. I'm fumbling so hard. At this point, maybe I'll just go to prom stag. You sit down at the computer next to Damien's and get to work using all the skills you learned in AP hacking and cyber terrorism. What are you doing? As is classic Johimothy, you don't actually engage in a dialogue, but rather continue on your noble mission. You quickly create a complicated AI. I don't support AI. And input all of Sport of Seats' most shocking plot twists and teach it to generate similar situations. Soon, your genius program is ready. Debbie the dragon ant is actually the twin of the hilltop. What? What's this? Did you just put a spoiler in front of my very eyes? How dare you? I knew I fucked up. I'm not gonna read that out loud. Maybe I'm not cut out for dating sims. Wow, you really fucked up. Guys, I'm doing really bad. I only have so many opportunities to buy something, so... A fake badass tattoo? You want this, you sick pervert? I had no idea you appreciated... Just gotta love, like, whoa, is this a bloody tampon? Okay, I had no idea you appreciated a good old reverse Romanian Wilkinson. I must admit, it's kind of hot you're into that kinky shit. Okay, Polly earlier had mentioned it. By the way, I just want everyone to know, I have a casual TI calculator next to me. But if I buy the cocaine, it wipes, oh, but the penguin mask is also $10. Oh, this is only $1. You know what, I'm probably not gonna... I will be going to sit next to Damien, I fear. Even though I feel like at this point, this man wants nothing to do with me. Because I feel like the two people who are most interested in me right now are Polly and Damien. But even then, Damien, I think, hates me. Whatever. We're just gonna do it. You come upon Damien sneering at Miranda's elaborate silverware spread while her eating serfs chow down obediently at a neighboring table. I still don't get why you... Oh, look at him in this jean jacket! So you're saying this silverware collection has no practical purpose? Things have practical purposes? These two could go round and round like this forever unless you say something to resolve the dispute. You know what? I'm still going for Damien, I fear. Look at this jean jacket! Oh, she's cute though. Look at her little blouse and her little shorts. I've been pursuing Damien too long. I feel like I have to. Maybe it is time you started murdering people with your silverware. Okay. I mean, I was just giving her shit, but I am in favor of any plan that gets more people murdered. Oh, how barbaric. Are you sure that's the right thing to do? Miranda even outsources some silverware murder to you and Damien as a team. It really brings you closer to each other. Everyone, shut up. Guys, this is it. We haven't been to the bathrooms in a while. We're gonna go to the bathrooms. That day you skip class and just hang out in the bathrooms because you respect no authority, obviously. Well, in the bathroom, you tell yourself in the mirror that you're so bold, you would kill a tiny, big-eyed turtle with your bare hands. Oh my god, okay. You see Damien about to punch some noob when suddenly a dimensional portal opens between the two of them. Yo. Who's this diva? Iconic. Hey, what the hell? I was about to punch that noob. There will be plenty of noobs to punch my fearsome paramour when you are mine. What? I have traveled across time and space to find a fit commander for my armies and for my bedroom. Oh, you want me to come over to your kingdom so we can kill people and fuck? But if Damien goes to another dimension to fucking kill people, how will he fuck and kill people with you? There's only one thing to do. You guys, I'm stressed. Defeat the prince's entire shitty army using nothing but a colander and a grapefruit. Show Damien a picture of the prince's armies wearing clown shoes and assless chaps. I'm gonna use a little bit of meta logic here. I feel like thus far in these solo Damien tests, the bad option has been the one on top and the good option has been the one on the bottom. And I keep choosing the one that's on top. So, I really hope this doesn't fail me. Can you see that? Oh, you can't see it. Hang on. Slay, guys! This is a sleigh. I don't know if did you see it? Did you guys see me shake my ass? Okay. You pull it out of your backpack and show it to Damien. It depicts the prince's army wearing floppy shoes, assless chaps, and braiding the opposing force's hair. What is this, a fucking performance piece? Where's the gore? Where's the carnage? No, fighting isn't everything, Damien. I'll have you know that opposing armies consistently rate my soldiers higher in friendship and customer service than any other. You lost me at fighting isn't everything, man. Go buy your army some ass armor. Pacifist! Prince returns dejectedly to his dimension, hopefully to follow Damien's advice. You gain +2 fun and +1 smarts. Who will you ask to prom? Wait. I can go stag. First of all, hello, Joe Himothy. Hello. Ew, Liam, get out of here. Hello. No, hello. I'm sorry. I wanted to delicately trace the curve of Joe Himothy's ass because they're so hot, but alas. If this doesn't work out for me, I'm gonna have nightmares about it tonight. Everyone, are we ready? Are we ready?
What's up?
Look at this. Look at these two. Stunning. Joe Himothy, Damien. Ask Damien to the prom. Yes.
Let's do this.
You finally pluck up, guys, I think he's gonna reject me. You finally pluck up your courage and ask your beloved to go to the monster prom with you. Prom with you? Guys!
What a noob.
I'd have more fun setting ants on fire, which is what I'll actually be doing on prom night. Setting ants on fire is rad.
Life. What a loser.
What a loser. After that, you were forced to abandon your home and join the underground society of sad people who couldn't get a date for Monster Prom. Whoa! Secret endings, new events, new outcomes. Wait a second. Who's this diva? Could I... If this fucker is allowed to be 21 years old, am I allowed to date the gym teacher? After the Monster Prom that I didn't go to, we kept on living our lives, falling in love, battling for friendship, and learning about who we were and who we could be. And you know what? Like it always does, life happened, and it was wonderful. Scott turned out to be a genius, became the most renowned mathematician in the country. Who's Scott? Is this the blob that I loved? You've just unlocked an erotic fanfic about dragons? Can I read it? You've unlocked 8 new images in the gallery. Where's the gallery? Okay. Okay, here's... I'm so sorry. This is giving David Harbor. This is giving David Harbor. Okay, let's do the 30-minute one. How about that? Short game. Oh. I could make it lowercase, which is my aesthetic, I do fear. I type in all lowercase. You build a 100-foot statue commemorating an event so that in 1,000 years, archaeologists can learn something about the people of our time. What does the statue represent? That glorious instant when your friend stopped you from texting embarrassing stuff to your ex while hella drunk. That mind-blowing twist in your favorite TV show that clearly changed the life of everyone forever, unlike all that boring stuff they show on the news. I do fear it's that. Okay, this is the school subject one. I'm gonna go with the same one. Critical thought. Your partner just gave you a cool gift for your anniversary, but you totally forgot. Quick, come up with an idea for a great gift. The head of their fiercest enemy. Anything capable of leading them to an overdose of some sorts. A pony. Always a pony. The abstract concept of gratefulness. A silly toy that makes silly noises. Oh! The Aaron Hansen werewolf appeared to be interesting. We started in the auditorium last time. This time, I'm gonna start in the gym. You look up to find Liam and Scott. Okay. Oh, is Scott... Who's Scott? Scott McCall? What about this one? No, I definitely swipe left on that one, bro. But this is my best picture. But it's not even a picture of you. It's just a photo of a stop sign wearing a top hat. It's artistic. I don't know. Maybe it was a picture of a fire hydrant. Well, it's not as if your pictures are in any way superior. What are you even doing in this one? Smiling? You're renowned for your horny dating app success. What's your secret? I don't just smile with my face. I also draw a smiley face on my bare chest. I shock and amaze them with my custom Momentgram filter, Sepia Mustache Enigma. I didn't like that. I'm gonna go with this one. That is technically correct. You wish you were as easy to please as Scott. You gain +2 creativity and +1 fun. Okay, so this one is just 3 weeks instead of 6. I'm following. I want to boink the gym teacher, I do fear, but I don't think he's an option. Damn, I don't know. I'm so predictable. You find Damien and Vera hunched over a scale model of spooky National Bank made of milk cartons, lunch trays, and ketchup packets. All right, well, go in through the side entrance, disable the alarms with an EMP, and blow the safe. Why don't we just blow up the side entrance, blow up the alarms, and blow up the safe? Because we only have so much C4, Damien. That sounds like a personal problem. What's this thing? Damien points out a kosher dill pickle in front of the vault labeled Police Ogre. That's the Police Ogre. He's got eyes all the way around his head, never sleeps, doesn't take bribes, and is invincible in combat. Can we blow him up? No, we can't blow him up. We need to find a way around him. Well, I'm out of ideas. Yo! Lowercase Timothy. We'll cut you in on the heist if you can solve this ogre problem for us. Luckily, you're a heist mastermind. Before Vera or Damien can react, I think for... I'm so sorry! I'm back in the freaking restaurant again! Quick as a flash, you snatch the pickle off the table and bite it in half. Yes! Success! Suck it, ogre. That doesn't actually solve it. Look, Vera, now the path to the vault is clear. We can blow it open and walk out with cash. But the ogre is still there. The map doesn't lie, Vera. I see no ogre. Fine. Why don't you two just rob the bank then? I'll focus on my illegal drug trade. She would like the cocaine. You're happy to share a romantic heist with Damien. Together, you eat the actual ogre just like you ate the pickle. And everyone knows police ogres are the ultimate aphrodisiac. Okay, I do fear we're still going to aim for Damien. I feel like he's still gonna reject me, but we're gonna try. Let's go to the outdoors. After you're counting and recounting your money, hoping to find an extra dollar when suddenly, my 2 suitors. Tag team? Hey, Joe Himothy, look here, look what I have. Isn't it shiny? Scott holds aloft a roll of duct tape, which you concede is indeed shiny. Listen, I'm not saying that we tied up Crazy Martin the werebear janitor. I'm just saying this tape is crazy strong, and if you wanted to wreak some havoc on the school, Crazy Martin might be a little tied up. Thank the triple goddess, we've spent months tracking that. Our thing? It's so cool, right? We have a thing, and it's our thing, and it's the best thing, and it's ours. You fools, that's the duct tape of retribution! It's the only adhesive that can hold Balthazar the Destroyer, whom we must detain in order to save the world. No, wait, Scott, they're probably just making that shit up because they want to take the cool thing from us. Balthazar the Destroyer. Obviously fake. Why have I never heard of him? We had a 3-hour-long lecture on Balthazar the Destroyer in homeroom yesterday. You're right, Damien. They must be lying. I think we would have remembered that. Yikes, look like the situation is getting out of control. You better step in before someone or some duct tape gets hurt. The Scotch tape... oh, sorry. I chose the Damien. I didn't read it out loud, but I chose to throw a little something at Damien, obviously. All the ridiculous, stupid, far-fetched... Oh, you know what? This article says that the Scotch tape of Hey, Cut That Out totally absolutely exists and is actually 3 times as powerful as the duct tape of retribution. Who would have thought? I feel like in mundane situations, duct tape tends to be stronger than Scotch tape, but I guess everything goes out the window once magic gets involved. So, what just happened? Joe Himothy absolutely 100% made up a magic artifact name that just happened to be real, so now the Coven is searching for that instead. So, do we get to keep the shiny thing? Yes, Scott, we get to keep the shiny thing. Nicely done, Joe Himothy! I like how you lied to get what you wanted. That's hot. Damien, stop flirting with me. That's crazy. Hooray indeed. You gain +2 smarts and +1 fun, as well as Scott and Damien's admiration and appreciation. You're doing your thing when a wild Damien suddenly appears. Hey you look like you've nothing better to do. King, look you in this jacket. I need a mount for the prom because walking is for losers. And also because I lost my driver's license after I drove my motorcycle. He drives a motorcycle? Through another Sunday school picnic. But I won't just take any lame-ass mount. I need the best creature in hell. So let's brainstorm. If you don't answer in the next 10 seconds, I'm putting a bit in your mouth and writing you. What did I say last time? That it looks like it was the bottom that worked for him, and when I would choose the top, he would get angry. So should we hope that that's still the case? What about the giant gelatinous 50-nosed creature at your house that spits bile and eats corpses? Of course, I'll have to inform the superintendent not to bring anything flammable. Or no, wait, everything flammable. You make a mental note to bring a gas mask to prom. The fact that you're going despite the danger means you gain +3 boldness. Should I go talk to the gay portal man? Or should I go talk to Damien? Let's talk to the gay portal man. Most glorious hero. Thank the squid star I found you. I've been confounded by the most fiendish riddle. A riddle that has vexed me for days. Nay, weeks! The riddle of how to change the ringtone on my new smartphone. This interface is more torturous than my palace labyrinth. You grab the prince's phone, comma, change his ringtone to butts, butts, butts. All about those butts by the Booty Bros. Do you think it's similar to that song that's like, look at that booty, show me the booty, give me the booty, I want the booty, back up the booty, I saw the booty, I like the booty, oh what a booty, shaking that booty. You guys know that song? My hero, what seems difficult to me is trivial to you, and you even guessed which ringtone I desired, a true all-time classic from the 6th dimension.
Let's do this!
Show me that money.
Shouldn't you be out there trying to romance a classmate or something? Anyway, welcome.
Thank you.
Is it the same thing? No. Drawing from a random kid. I know the composition is not that great, the color palette lacks depth, but fuck you, it's a kid. It did nothing for me. I guess I'll go to class. You're happily examining the shitty crayon drawing you got from the store, thinking about what kind of frame will enhance its childish colors and stupid composition when Scott approaches you. Scott. Coach says one picture is worth 1,000 words, and there are so many words I love, like pizza and good and boy. So a picture must be even better. What's your picture saying, bro? Looks like a little stick person holding hands with two big stick persons. And also there's a house and the son has hair. Wow, so that's what parents look like. I totally have some parents, but, well, I've never actually seen them. That's okay though. Once a year they sneak into our house in the middle of the night and leave me Christmas presents because I'm a good boy and they love me. Who is this? You baby, you still think parents leave Christmas presents in the middle of the night? That's a myth. It is? Yeah, everybody knows that all Christmas gifts are delivered by Satan Claus, a bearded home invader with lobster hands and a cookie fetish. But my parents think I'm a good boy. Psst, Johimothy, are you just gonna stand there and let those douchebags ruin Scott's innocence? Distract him. Whoa, you know this is a serious situation if it's causing Vera to show empathy. Quick, divert Scott's attention by making a silly face. Of course, what a great idea. You make an enormous stone face out of basalt and emeralds. What are you doing, Johimothy? That stone face looks scary. I admire its eldritch brutalism, but I'm also confused as to why you're doing this. You're such a douchebag in an unappealing way, Johimothy. When they say that sometimes it's better not to tell the truth, they don't mean the alternative is to build a magic stone face to tell the truth for you. You slink away in shame. The face you made wasn't funny at all. It enrolls at spooky high and dramatically lowers everyone's self-esteem. You guys. You find Scott and Damien shoveling hot dogs and mashed potatoes into their mouths while Coach cheers them on.
Always believe in yourself.
Go boys go, munch your way to victory. Ah, there's no truer sport than an eating contest. Theth crotch. Shuzov and let me eat. Oh, shut up and let me eat. Looks like it's a pretty fair fight so far, but where's the fun in that? Time to step in and tip the balance. Well, I want Damien bad. I'm gonna distract Scott with surprise fireworks. What the hell? You're planning on setting off these fireworks in here anyway. You let him rip. Hey, stop that. Who did that? Who's making noise? I'm yelling because I'm scared. They found a Scott, the Viet Cong. Oh lordy, it's Nam all over again? He fought in the Vietnam War? Scott and Coach flee the cafeteria. Damien lets out a sigh full of equal parts relief and mashed potatoes. Ugh, thanks. I was just eating like I normally do when these two idiots came over and turned it into a sport. It's not my fault I eat so fast. I've got a literal furnace in my stomach. Damien lets you have some of his half-chewed hot dogs. Nice. Some would say that's almost like making out with them. Some would say. I guess we'll go to the auditorium. You're daydreaming about how Damien would look walking down the aisle towards you. When you see Damien walking down the aisle, hallway towards you. I need him, biblically. Yo, so listen, don't be uncool about this or make it a big thing, but I think you're pretty rad. Like, even maybe as rad as I am. So I thought it might be sweet if we could, do some crime together. Would you be into that? I mean, could you even fucking handle that? Yes, of course you could, and would, and should. What kind of crime are you into these days? Quick, suggest the most badass and romantic crime for an excellent date with Damien. Okay. Tax fraud and light treason, dinner and a movie, only the dinner is arson and the movie is also arson. Okay, it has to be this one, because he likes to set things on fire. My metagaming didn't work. Up until this point, all of the bottom choices were the good choices. The two of you head to a movie, immediately setting your ticket stubs on fire. You take your seats and set the row in front of you on fire. But halfway through the movie, the flames start to subside, and you quickly jump up to add literal fuel to the fire. Soon, the flames have engulfed the screen, fulfilling your promise of more arson. But Damien doesn't look pleased. What the hell? I was watching that. The boy met the girl, the boy lost the girl. How will I ever know if he gets the girl back? Fuck, good point. Apparently the film is more compelling even than more arson. I feel like if I ask him again, he's gonna say no. I feel like I have to try it for the meme, for the bit.
What's up?
Let's do this.
What a noob. Go get a life. You fucking suck.
It's fine. Should I try it one more time? Should I do one more 30-minute game? And should I just shoot for somebody else? One last time, rule of 3, 1 player, first term, short game. If you had to have sex with an animal, which animal would it be? A great white shark, a human being, a swan. I don't want to fuck a swan or a great white shark. So I do fear I'm gonna go for a human being. And now if there had been like a tiger Or like a lion. You're elected president for a day. What's the first law you pass? $1 bills, but I'll include a picture of me. That's boring. Trivia fact, presidents don't pass laws. So is this a trick question or are you just being an idiot? You can deduct taxes by writing sonnets instead. I like that. It's reinforcing the importance of theater. What criteria would you use to name your children? A non-heteronormative name to give them freedom to define themselves on their own terms. Low key, yeah. I will research for a name that is pun-proof and joke-proof. No one will pick on them. My name plus the second. No name, it's just too much work. Just a swear word. I'm gonna go with a non-heteronormative name. Oh, I pleased Liam? Guys, I think I have to leave Damien alone. So I think we're gonna go for someone else. Well, let's just see what happens. Let's start in the bathrooms this time. After that, you engage in a deadly match of truth or dare or death with Polly, and that would be a super interesting event to cover. But then the two of you spot Miranda and Liam deep in an intense conversation, and it's bound to be much more interesting. Hey, you two, Miranda and I were having a creative disagreement. You see, we wanted to start our own school club. You know, an intellectually rewarding extracurricular that enriches our minds while probably not being mentioned ever again in the future because because continuity at the school seems to be a bit random. No, dummies, that too, but I meant chess and Russian literature. Stop treating me as if I were two-dimensional. Let's start a literature club. I was in literature club in 8th grade. Did you guys know that? In my 8th grade junior high yearbook, for the literature club pages in the yearbook, there are pictures included of me holding a Twilight book and being so happy that I have it. And then Mrs. Parsons, the literature club teacher, there's a picture of her pretending to throw the Twilight book away and me lunging forward to grab it out of desperation. I was always a theater kid at heart. I just didn't know it yet in junior high. And then also on top of that, Tiana is not even that good of a book series. I think that it makes sense that now lives forever in print for whoever owns it. I'm not sure. Do you remember what happened last year when we joined Literature Club? We wrote dope poems and made new friends? No, the other thing. Ah, fuck, yes, that's right. So weird, I almost forgot. I mean, that's how I died, you know? Anyway, thing is, Miranda and I were already between two ideas. I propose we start the Club, a delightful meta club where we enjoyed ourselves by designing and crafting new school clubs. Boring. Oh my god, she has pipes. I proposed the Little Pony Sweet Dreams Club, a club where we would spend our nights learning how to tell the right bedtime stories to ponies. Our lives are fueled by the conflict and confrontation that can only be solved by choosing between two options. That's why we need you to choose which club is the best one, because Johimothy always seems to choose based on who they want to ask to prom. So which one should we go for? Just remember, one of the ideas includes ponies. A tough choice, mostly because I'm like super drunk right now. A tough choice indeed. It's your opportunity to convince Polly of one of the options because no one is preventing you from making choices based on who you want to ask to prom. Except this is funny. The best club is clearly the club because, and then just throw some confetti. That's funny. But I'm gonna do the pony.
Yes.
Period. Ooh, good point, Johimothy. I do like nightclubs. You do realize it would be nothing like an actual nightclub, right? Are you sure? Have you been to this Little Pony Sweet Dreams nightclub? No, but less butts and more butts, boo. Pony butts. Johimothy, it might be true you only make choices based on who you want to ask to prom, but if that's true, you're off to a good start. Guys, look at how she's flirting with me. You arrive at your table to find the coven eating and Polly and Miranda screaming. We're under attack! Alarm, alarm! Summon the guards! We're not attacking anyone, we're eating. What do you mean less attractive? Lies! Subterfuge! I can feel them in my brain, making me less cool and sexy.
Same with you.
Every single lunch hour. You can't allow your friends to be attacked. Quick, save them from this fiendish menace. Joust them in Miranda's honor. I do fear I will be doing that because I want Miranda. Look at her! Look at this outfit! You slap a colander on your head, a baking sheet on your chest, and a jousting lance under your arm. My hero! Charge! Vanquish the invaders! Oh hey, we don't want any trouble. We'll just move over there.
My knight in shiny armor.
You're welcome. You're welcome, Miss Girl. Guys, what if I successfully get Miranda to want me?
Let's do this.
Afterwards, Miranda summons you. It feels weird to be summoned, but you comply. You can't resist her merman goons.
Greetings, fellow classmate.
Thank you for coming, my dear. I have finally decided to trust you with my most important aspiration. I am destined to be the queen of prom. The royal ascension is nigh. We must prepare. Most of my competition is naive. They foolishly assume that prom queen is a purely ceremonial title. Except Ursula Jr. She's proving to be quite a worthy rival. I respect that. Oh. Which is why we must destroy her reputation immediately. Any thoughts? I don't feel like Miranda would like a fart joke. So I'm going to say let's convince everyone that she likes humans. Doesn't take much to make someone look bad in this day and age. You, however, are monsters and went for a total overkill. You hire a Chinese hacker to plant 10 years of pro bono work rescuing human babies from lawnmowers in Ursula's name. At recess, Dr. Baby Love of the Baby Love Institute appears out of nowhere and presents her with the Humanity Award. Yes, this will seriously harm her standing with the evil lawnmower creature contingent. That's an important voting block. They're the ones who keep the schoolyard so tidy. You gain +2 boldness and +1 smarts. Guys. Miranda, oblivious to everything that's happened, approaches you weeping.
Disgraceful.
Have you seen the news? The most dreadful thing has happened. The Lemurian monarchy has been overthrown. King Kraken no longer sits upon the throne of gold and baby skulls? Those filthy revolutionaries are saying he stole their daughters and ate their sons and forced everyone to work for free in the uranium mines. So he made a few shrewd financial decisions. That's no reason to depose him. If some innocent kidnapping and slave labor was enough to get the peasants in an uproar, I shudder to think of my own kingdom. Do you think my people might resent being forced to hold up the corner of the palace where the foundation is crumbling? Do you think the 100% income tax and the random cannonballs we fire into the villages might be taken as something other than expressions of goodwill? Could this plague of civil unrest infect my own domain? Oh, perish the thought! I am inconsolable. Console me. How might I safeguard my kingdom against the fate of good King Kraken? If we meta, the top choice worked for her last time. But I also feel like there's a chance if I tell her to replace all of her subjects with mindless robots, she's going to be like, but robots don't work underwater? Should I just say, give all your subjects belly rubs? Fishes love belly rubs? Kenny said belly rubs. Kenny, I'm going to go with I'm going to trust you because that's also what I'm thinking. So we're in this together.
How majestic.
How elegant, how humane, how cost effective. I'll implement it at once. Oh no. Oh, the horror! The plan could not have gone more wrong. Fuck! You see, to avoid the drudgery of rubbing bellies myself, I conscripted 100,000 serfs to do it for me. But when the serfs saw the quantity of work facing them, I can hardly bring myself to say it, unionized! I can't believe Miranda is against unions! Imagine how I must have felt imprisoning all those serfs. Some of them were my very favorites. Well, as father says, a princess must take responsibility for making other people take responsibility for her mistakes. What I mean to say is I blame you for this. Damn. Fish do love belly rubs, guys. It's fine. It's fine. This is only week 2. Maybe if I have more time to swoon her. Swoon? Woo. Look at this fucker. Polly and Miranda sit together, surrounded by Miranda's customary crowd of serfs. So wait, you've actually got serfs who eat for you?
Disgraceful.
Look at her in this little dress. Well, of course, I find eating to be terribly undignified, so I almost never do it. Hey, me neither. What other kinds of crazy serfs have you got? Well, I have a serf to go to the bathroom for me, a serf to experience difficult emotions for me, and a serf for keeping my silverware in alphabetical order. Fortunately, in my imagination, serf imagined a way to escape from serfdom, so now I'm all out of ideas. Well, I'm sure with the help of Joe Himothy, we could probably think up a dope new kind of serf. Oh, is that so? I can't wait. Oh, Miranda, you should get a puppy serf. It's not actually a serf. It's just like 50 cute dogs. A serf that's actually just a room full of cute puppies? Why did my imagination serf come up with such a marvelous idea? Do we think I'm actually going to be successful? Somebody puts a sack over your head and throws you in a car. You drive for hours before they let you out and take the sack off. It's clearly the first floor restroom. Miranda is sitting on a makeshift throne while her goons jump in and out of the toilet.
And salutations.
Miranda, I'm glad you came. My prom queen campaign is moving on to the next stage. Your expertise is crucial for this part. Most of my inner circle are fish, hardly helpful unless genetically engineered beyond recognition. Speaking of which, I need you to help me sneak a 3-meter tall, heavily armored cod assassin named Tresca into the school. No reason, but if you're friends with that singing harlot Ariel, you'd best say your goodbyes. Clearly, Ariel is not part of her world. Am I right?
Okay, the crickets aren't even laughing.
Do nothing. Every student at our school is some kind of bizarre monster. I'm gonna say that. Period. That is so true. As a matter of fact, I think we already have an enormous, heavily armed codfish at our school. Tresca can simply kill him and take his place. This is the sort of plan Tresca should have been able to come up with on his own. He's the assassin after all. I almost did a lower class job. Phew, you saved my dignity. Doing a cod's job is like 100 ranks beneath me, right next to being from Iceland. Just shitting on Iceland. I've pissed her off once, but I feel like I can come back from this.
Hey, stranger.
I feel like I'm just... Where is she? With Liam? The table you chose is quite crowded. Liam sits across from Miranda, who's flanked by 2 well-dressed servants. One of the servants cuts a slice of Salisbury steak and feeds it to the other. I may not love Liam. I do like Liam's fit. This is a sleigh. I have servants to eat for me. They're called eating serfs. Don't you have any? First of all, no. I don't eat food. Second of all, that totally defeats the purpose of eating. Aren't you worried about starving? Why would I be? My serfs get all the calories I need to stay fit and healthy. Ugh, I have no objective reason to care about this, but suddenly it's all I care about. Someone convince Miranda to stop this madness. Obviously, I want to go for Miranda. But Miranda, look at the contented smile on that servant's face. You think he's eating for you, but secretly he's eating for himself. Oh! I chose the wrong one. I wasn't paying attention. I'm not even gonna read this because I'm so mad at myself. Liam and I have a good time together. I was wondering if the tampon from the previous prom queen would be good for Miranda because she's trying to be prom queen, but then I'm like, but then blood, wouldn't that be probably good for Liam? I don't know. Polly mentioned liking Russian literature, and there's a Russian book, so I feel like that would actually be for her, and then the penguin mask and the cocaine I also feel like are good for her too. Guys, I feel like since I just bolstered Liam, he's going to approach me. Where have I not really been this time around? I don't think I've gone outdoor yet. You open your locker and a cloud of gas knocks you out. You come to your senses plummeting towards Earth, rapidly approaching terminal velocity. You fall into the school's backyard into the hands of Miranda's biggest goons. Your classmates don't notice. It didn't work. None of them even noticed your glorious fall. People are so used to spectacle at this school. This slow ascension is tiresome. I need a glorious act, a grand gesture to secure my throne. Can you think of something while I flay my salmon? I love salmon. I feel like I want to choose the second one for her right now. Because, okay. We're just, you know what? We're just going to do it. Oh my gosh. I have to shake my ass again. You single-handedly break all windows in the school and start renovating the merry-go-round. What an excellent choice of materials. Glass is made from sand, and I never understood why the school has a merry-go-round. The glass is sharp, but you persevere and build a 50-foot high statue of Miranda shard by shard. You spin the playground toy. You don't know whether it's the gods blessing your creation or just blood loss, but oh gosh, it sparkles. You pass out from blood loss shortly after Miranda starts apologizing for swearing. Oh my gosh. Guys, okay. I'm really hoping, even though I fucked up with Miranda, oh, I did technically fuck up with her twice. We're gonna try to ask Miranda to prom, everybody. Okay.
Let's do this.
Of course I want to go to prom together with my Machiavellian fellow co-conspirator. And then I got an achievement that said I unlocked my first secret ending. And we royalty are all about convenient and strategic marriage. So why shouldn't I be smart and strategic about prom dates too? Also, you're like super cute. Thank you! Joe-Timothy is cute. When prom night comes, you're ready to have the night of your lives. You've practiced your Viennese waltz, and Miranda's deeply impressed. Let's go! I can't believe I got a secret ending too. I'm like gagged, guys. It's a magical evening. Also, you execute some more plots and assassinations together just in case, which is a fantastic bonding experience. You and Miranda are selected as prom royalty. Okay, you want to know what this is giving? You want to know what this is giving to my 3 viewers right now? It's giving the Ballad of Sarah Berry, which is a song from the musical 35mm. If you're gagged by this image, I think that you should go listen to the Ballad of Sarah Berry because it's a bang. And you know, it's a bit cheesy to say this, but Miranda's beauty is heightened by the delicacy of her enemy's blood all over her body. What a slay, guys. Okay. Kind of embarrassing how I've gotten 1 of 34 endings on my 3rd go-through. But hey! First of all, can we discuss how look at that. Over 1,500 outcomes, that's crazy. Miranda got a job being a princess of her kingdom. That makes sense, which was actually kind of her job already. Yeah. Scott became an athlete. Are we that shocked? For those 3 weeks, the Monster Prom seemed larger than life, and then it was gone, just like that. Battle for Monster Prom might have ended then, but there were plenty of battles left in that war called youth. I think this game, I love games like this. Cute art style. I love a dating sim because I love debauchery and ridiculousness. Just my favorite thing. I've unlocked new images. Let's go look, and then we're probably gonna call it there, folks. Guys, look at this. We're like in love. That's crazy. Hell yeah, brother. I beg your finest pardon. Stunning. Also, I love how it just, the shape, I'm not even gonna say what the shape is giving, but also this just looks like titties. Something else, but also just titties. Wow, I had the time of my life. I will play this again on stream, especially because there's a DLC that I would like to touch. There's also sequels that I own too. So I just think it'd be so fun. Thank you so much to everyone who tuned in.
You were on my subconscious, still trying to get in the mix. Heard you're tired of all those liars. I think I got the fix.